Look familiar? This is the car you dreamt of every night. It was the poster above your bed, and it was the reason you got a job. In 1985, the E30 M3 redefined the sports car.
Have you ever wondered how a brand that started by building airplane engines became the epitome of luxury, performance, and innovation in the automotive world? What's the real story behind BMW's meteoric rise from a small German company to a global leader in premium vehicles? In today's video, we'll take you on a journey through BMW's fascinating evolution, from its roots in aviation to shaping the future of electric and autonomous cars. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a casual observer, or simply curious about BMW's incredible history, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and explore how this iconic brand has transformed over the decades and what sets BMW apart in 2025.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it? Here? Here? Or here? Here? What about here? Or maybe here? And what about here?
Yes.
But before we get started, if you enjoy in-depth car history and insights into the world's most beloved brands, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more exciting content from Cars Exposed. The birth of a legacy, 1916, the roots of BMW. BMW was founded in 1916 in Munich, Germany, as Bayerische Motorenwerke AG. The company initially focused on producing aircraft engines, which would lay the groundwork for its engineering prowess. The first major breakthrough came from the company's aviation engines, which gained a reputation for excellence. However, after World War I, the Treaty of Versailles imposed severe restrictions on Germany, and the production of aircraft engines was banned. That's when BMW made a pivotal shift, moving from the skies to the road. They entered the world of motorcycles in the early 1920s, followed by their first automobile in the 1930s. Fun fact, did you know that BMW's iconic blue and white logo represents a rotating propeller? That emblem has been synonymous with innovation for over a century. But what many don't know is that BMW almost didn't make it through the post-World War I period. Facing financial struggles and the collapse of their aviation business, the company had to completely reimagine itself. So, what sparked BMW's success in the automotive industry? The 1900s and 30s, entering the automotive world. BMW made its first major automotive breakthrough in 1936 with the BMW 328 Roadster. This wasn't just any car, it was a groundbreaking sports car that would go on to define BMW's reputation for engineering excellence. With its lightweight design and sleek aesthetic, the 328 quickly became a fan favorite. But it wasn't just a pretty face either. The 328 was highly successful on the racetrack, cementing BMW's place in the world of performance cars. This era of innovation, marked by the brand's commitment to advanced engineering, set the tone for all future BMW. But what's the real legacy of the 328 Roadster? It helped launch BMW's deep ties to motorsports, a connection that continues to this day, influencing everything from design to performance across their vehicle lineup. Post-war recovery, the 1950s and 1960s. The end of World War II left BMW's factories in ruins, but just a few years later, the company was back on its feet, introducing the BMW 501 in 1952, a luxury sedan that signaled BMW's return to automobile production. Despite the car not being a commercial success, it marked the company's re-emergence as a reputable automobile manufacturer. Then came the BMW 2 Series in the 1960s, which marked a turning point. The 2 Series blended performance with practicality, bringing BMW's signature driving dynamics to a more affordable, compact car. This was a time when the world started to notice BMW's ability to produce luxury vehicles with soul, setting the stage for the brand's future growth. The performance revolution, 1970s and 1980s. It wasn't until the 1970s that BMW truly began to dominate the performance car market. In 1978, BMW launched the M division, a performance division that would go on to create some of the most iconic cars in history. Among the first models from the M division was the BMW M1, a road-legal race car that signaled the brand's commitment to motorsports level. The BMW M3, introduced in the 1980s, became the ultimate sports sedan, blending raw performance with everyday usability. The M3 wasn't just a car, it was an icon that revolutionized the way people thought about performance cars. But here's the thing, BMW's success in the 70s and 80s wasn't just about making fast cars, it was about perfecting a balance between luxury and performance. In a world full of flashy sports cars, BMW managed to create a brand that stood for refinement and driving pleasure.
During the early 1980s, the German Touring Car Championship, otherwise known as the DTM, was a great place to be winning races, especially if you were a German car manufacturer.
The 1990s, technology and innovation. Fast forward to the 1990s, and BMW wasn't just a performance brand, it was a technology leader. BMW's cars became known for their cutting-edge features, from advanced safety tech to luxury innovations. The BMW Z8, for example, became one of the most iconic roadsters of the decade. Meanwhile, the 7 Series set the bar for luxury sedans. But what did this mean for BMW's future? It meant the brand was positioning itself as not only a leader in driving dynamics, but also in safety, comfort, and innovation. And as the decade drew to a close, BMW was becoming synonymous with engineering excellence across every aspect of the car. The 2000s. Expansion and diversification. The early 2000s marked a significant chapter in BMW's story. Not only did the brand introduce new models like the 1 Series and X6, but it also made bold moves like acquiring Rolls-Royce in 1998. This acquisition elevated BMW into the upper echelons of the luxury market, positioning them as a true powerhouse in both the luxury and performance sectors. The 2000s were also when BMW ventured into the SUV market with the X5 and later the X6, with the latter defining the term Sports Activity Vehicle, SAV. This was a game-changing move, introducing a new breed of vehicles that combined the sportiness of a sedan with the utility of an SUV. In this era, BMW also began its push towards hybrid and fuel-efficient engines, ensuring that the brand remained at the forefront of eco-friendly driving without sacrificing performance. The 2010s, sustainability and electrification. In the 2010s, BMW began making its biggest shift towards sustainability. The release of the BMW i3 and i8 signaled a new era in the company's history, one that would combine sustainability with performance. The i3, an all-electric car, was an urban-centric model that redefined what electric cars could be. But it was the BMW i8 that truly turned heads. As a plug-in hybrid sports car, the i8 combined futuristic design with exhilarating performance, proving that sustainable cars didn't have to be boring. BMW wasn't just developing electric vehicles, they were also making significant strides towards eco-friendly mobility. From sustainable materials to recycled components, the company set out to create cars that not only performed well, but also had a minimal environmental impact.
I am the idea that has to be born, the revolution that has to be won, the story that has just begun.
BMW in motorsports. BMW's involvement in motorsports has been a significant aspect of its identity since the days of the 328 Roadster. From Formula One to endurance racing, BMW has used motorsports as both a testing ground and an inspiration for its production cars. The M division has been especially instrumental in this, with the M3 and other M models continuing to dominate racetracks around the world. But beyond just performance, motorsports have allowed BMW to refine its engineering, pushing the limits of power, agility, and technology. The question is, what does motorsport success mean for everyday drivers? The answer lies in the technology and engineering innovations that trickle down to BMW's road cars. Features like adaptive suspensions, dynamic stability control, and advanced aerodynamics have all been tested in motorsports before finding their way into production cars. BMW's vision for the future. As we look ahead to 2025 and beyond, BMW's future is focused on electrification, autonomy, and sustainability. The company has committed to making 50% of its global sales electric by 2030, with over 25 new electric models set to launch by 2025. But BMW isn't just focused on electric cars. The company is also working towards a fully autonomous future. By partnering with companies like Intel and Mobileye, BMW is developing self-driving technology that will make fully autonomous vehicles a reality in the next decade. And when it comes to sustainability, BMW isn't slowing down. The company is investing in solid-state batteries, which will offer longer range and faster charging times, while also reducing the environmental impact of their production processes. And there you have it, BMW's incredible journey from its humble beginnings in aviation to becoming a global powerhouse in luxury, performance, and innovation. From the iconic BMW 3.0 Roadster to the cutting-edge electric vehicles of the future, BMW has continuously redefined what it means to drive with passion and purpose. As we look ahead to a future where electrification, autonomy, and sustainability take center stage, one thing is certain. BMW will continue to lead the charge in shaping the automotive world. But here's the real question. Will BMW's vision for the future transform the way we think about driving? Only time will tell, but if their past is any indication, we're in for some groundbreaking development. If you found this journey through BMW's history and future fascinating, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Cars Exposed for more exclusive insights into the world's most iconic car brands. Don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss out on the latest updates, reviews, and deep dives. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.